Hi, and welcome to my Steampunk Spells mini album video. And I just barely finished this mini. So as I'm doing the video, I apologize. My fingernails look terrible. As you can see, lots of ink was used, and so it is not coming off. So when you see my fingernails, remember, it's the love I put into the album. This is the Steampunk Spells, and the cover measures 8.5 by 4.5. So it is a tall, skinny. It's not very skinny, but it is the tall, skinny mini. The front, I used the doorknob that I got from Tim Holtz. Cut out a lot of the pictures from the big page and just popped them up on pop dots on the front of the album. And on the back, used some more of the cutouts for the side. And here is the back. I just love, let me turn this. Is that, no, it does go this way. Sorry. I can never tell if I'm upside down. So there's the back of the mini. And for the closure, I used the hairband closure. And that video it's really easy. One of the ladies, I apologize, I can't remember her name, does the most beautiful albums. She has a video showing this, but it's very simple. You just punch the hole, thread it through, and you've got a really nice closure that expands with your mini. So the front, when you open cover, I just put on pop dots, one of the stickers from the collection, because there's so much going on in this mini. I wanted her to, or whoever has it, to have room for pictures. And then our first page is a magnet on the flap. And then here is a place if whoever, has it wants to stick the picture back behind here. And again, I left that blank and did not put a tag. I believe this is the only one where I did not put the tag because it was getting so thick. So you can slip a picture back there, and then there's plenty of room for telling about the picture. And this, okay, we're not at the top. This does have the top pages. So you'll see, I'll show you the top pullouts that I've made. So here we have a place for a picture. This is just a stationary mat. And I made a pocket on the next page. And I did divide it into two smaller pockets for little like 3x5 photos or 3x4s. You will have to cut them down. And when we flip the page, this is the page where we have our big long pull-out mat that goes in the top. This is a really neat page assembly. It is you take a 12. It was 8x12, so I used to cut the sheet down to 12. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking today. Anyway, and then you just score it at 4 and 8, and when you fold it, then you have this one page assembly, which makes, look how much room you have. 1, 2, 3, 4 places to decorate and to add your pictures. And these are just little pullouts. They'll come right out from there so that you can put a picture behind. Then you have 2 cute little tags. And then I made 2 pockets for this one, and at the top, let me get it down. At the top there is one of the pull-out mats, and plenty of room if you do want to cover this up. What's fun about these minis is sometimes they just become really pretty books that you can put on display. And I did leave that one blank in the back, so there would be room for a picture. I have a lot of these sitting up on my fireplace that I've gotten in a lot of the swaps with my mini album swaps group because they're just so beautiful. I just want to use them as display items. And then the back, I use the steampunk, the main picture. And again, you could cover it with the picture. And this page, these are just pull out. I used one of the round paper clips, and then I just included some of the cutouts from the collection. They're all polka dot on the back, so that'll give more room. And then this page would give plenty of room for some pictures. So when we turn the page, we have the magnet. Now this pull out I did different. Let me go ahead and pull this out because it sits down behind this little half pocket I made. Now the pull out doesn't go all the way down. It's just a short one but still lots of real estate. And there's the front and then the back. So it doesn't go clear down into the pocket. And then it just, you can just set it back behind there, the tag, so that it doesn't flop around. And I didn't want to completely cover, you know, all this paper with a flap over the top. And the second page, view pull-out tags. And again, I just left it for pictures. And I loved this paper. It was so pretty. I didn't want to cover it up. So then on the back page, again, this is the page assembly number 2. We've got some pullouts that go in the pocket. And then I just made one big tag. So you can put a lot of, you know, different pictures on there, and it just sits inside. They never go back in when you're doing your videos, I noticed. Now on this page, I did a mat. It doesn't move or come up, and that's just a little decoration so that some pictures can be added. And when you open it, I left that side blank for pictures. And here I made a belly band and then a little pull-out book. And you can just set it right down inside there. And then this one has the full-length mat. We won't worry about putting that back in right now. The next page and the page across from it are 2 photo mats. And then these are just stuck down. For some reason, I don't know about you, but I start my mini albums and I'm doing great. And then all of a sudden it's so thick, I have to find a happy medium where I'm not adding so many elements because it just gets so big. Now on this page, again, there's a mat for a good wallet size. And then this opens and it will pull down and out. So you've got room for 1, 2 more pictures. You can count that as a place for a picture. I wouldn't. And then 2 more on the back. And then that just comes down and around and can be tied back up in a bow. We'll get that better. Now on this side, you've got plenty of room for a picture up on top. A few little tags from the collection. And not only is there room here for the tags to go into a pocket, but this also opens. Let me move it up. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 more places for wallet size pictures. Or you can just, yeah, it's magnetized. So I use magnets all throughout my book. And the magnets I use are basic gray magnets. Love them. You can buy them on my Facebook, Country Craft Creations. And I sell them there at a really good price so that I can pass along the savings. And they really make a nice, neat mini album. Now when we turn the page, we have another full page for pictures. And then we have, I'll show you a pull out, but it also opens this way. Room for journaling. I hope you don't hear my son in the background. He just dropped a bunch of dishes. And then the mat does pull out. Folds down. There is a magnet to hold the top piece closed and also a magnet on your flap there. And then plenty of room for pictures or journaling in the back. In fact, I love this Graphic 45 Steampunk. I know it's been out for a little bit, but I couldn't part with it, and I just decided to make a mini album with it, and I just fell in love with it even more. So here's our owls and another mat that can just sit right inside. And then there is a magnet, so when you open it, you have room on a photo mat for probably your wallet size pictures. And then this one, lots of room for pictures. And this pulls out, but it's so cute. It's a little trifold. So it just folds down, and then you have room on the back also. And the keys in the front, so I wanted those to hang down, and that just fits inside the pocket. And then our back page is a little pocket I made to hold some more of the tags. And one of the little tags with the bling on it, and another one. And they just fit inside. this pocket, and then you have room for your pictures up on top. And again, I left the back blank so you have more room for pictures. And there's the back of our album. And I just love this paper. If you're interested in buying the Graphic 45 paper at substantial savings, you can see me on Country Craft Creations on Facebook. And I also sell score tape in 4 different sizes. So come on over to Facebook and look around. And if you see anything you like, just message me and we'll get it sent out to you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.